Hi, good afternoon. It's been a while since I've had a live, and I don't remember how to do them. Kind of do. Let's see. I wanted to show you guys what I'm working on for a swap uh, for this coming weekend. Let's see. I wanted to show you guys what I'm working on for a swap. Okay, that's working. All right. So I'm working on a card. It'll be a Christmas card. And the focus is this embossing folder, the painted trees. And I just thought it was so pretty. I don't know if you can really see here what it's 3D, so it has these three trees, um, real pretty texture to it. So what I did is I um, embossed the paper with it. So my paper has two of the trees. That's all that it is going to fit on this size paper. What I went ahead and did after embossing, I used this metallic enamel effects and I poured it onto my silicone sheet, and then just with like a palette knife or something. The other one I used is drying off. But you just kind of smear the gold and then just touch it over really lightly to give this really pretty effect. And then it has to dry for a while. Couple hours, maybe not even a couple hours, but I let them dry. And then just thought that was so pretty. So then I'll show you my completed card. Then I think I'll just complete when I have all of the pieces scattered here on my desk. I think we'll just complete one together and make that. It's just really pretty. So I showed you the embossing folder. Peaceful Season is where the Christmas is from. And it's a die cut. You can use, there is a stamp as well. But I used, oops, okay, the Peaceful Evergreens. Oh, that's okay. I was wondering where these went. So I haven't put them back yet. So anyway, you could use a stamp, but I used the die cut. So I cut out the Christmas in the green, the mossy meadow, and then the background I cut out in the gold foil paper. And what I found worked was I put the adhesive sheets, which is this, just adhesive sheets from Stampin' Up. I cut that to size and put it on the back of the green, and then I did the die cut of the Christmas, and then I could peel off the backing so it's kind of like a sticker, and then I could just adhere the Christmas onto the background, and it takes a little bit of work, but overall it's easier than using glue and less messy. So I was really happy with how that turned out. So I've done all those. So these, I was wondering where those were, right in front of my nose. So this other stamp set, Peaceful Evergreens, just so much you can do with this. And I'm going to actually be learning some more projects this weekend. But here's the really pretty. Could be for Christmas, could be for any time of year. And then it has these die cuts. So I'm kind of anxious to learn more about this set. Okay, so those are the two stamp sets. All right, so let's make the card. So there I have the embossed evergreens, and I've put the gold metallic elements on it. It's all dry. And then I want a backing of the gold foil. What I find is when things are textured like this, and especially going onto this shiny surface, it's nice to be able to use some liquid glue. It just adheres a little bit better. Oops. And the nice thing about the liquid glue is you have a little bit of wiggle room. So if you don't put it on quite right, you can have a few seconds to where it can move around a little bit. Okay, so that just needs to dry, not for very long. So then the card base, I have all this stuff just right around me here. I need to cut more of the card bases, but here's the base. Inside, I would just put a white piece of paper and maybe a stamped image of those evergreen trees or something. For a swap card, it's going to other demonstrators, and so you don't have to totally finish up the card. So I'm going to leave the inside just blank for now. So let's adhere this to the card base, and this I'm going to use the Stamp and Seal, the roller adhesive. I like to use this for just sort of basic putting paper together. And here I can line it up, eyeball it, kind of the side and top, and then it'll go down. Liquid glue would work for that as well. So next I'm going to do the Christmas, and so I found it was nice to have it just below that highest treetop, and then I'm going to bump it out a little bit with the dimensionals, give it a little bit of 3D. So there's that. And put it down, just kind of eyeball. Try and do it sort of even. And so across there. The next is that one's not that right. So the card is saying Christmas is in the air. So this I've cut out in cherry cobbler with this really cute kind of a label die cut, and it's from this same set, so the Peaceful Season, and then has a lot of different, there's is in the air, all the best, a lot of things, and there's nice for the inside too. So I think that if I were sending this out, I would choose some of these sentiments to put inside. So what I did is I cut the label out of cherry cobbler, And then this is a heat embossed um, in gold. So that's why it's shiny in gold. I think that just looks really pretty, gives kind of an elegance to the card. So what I want to do is adhere some of this ribbon onto the back of it. So I'm going to take this tape runner, and like a two-sided tape would work for this as well. I find it's so sticky that your fingers feel like the skin's going to come off. And then 5 to 6 inches of the ribbon, and then just going to put the ribbon so it'll be kind of like that candy ribbon almost, the way that it goes sort of back and forth. And this is nice because it's forgiving. Uh, it's not this, it's sticky on the back, but it's not like instantly permanently sticky. So I can try and make it as even as possible. That's pretty good. And then I'm going to pop that up with some dimensionals also. And these have, they're sticky on two sides. And it has a little, paper thing you take off. So Christmas is in the air. Can you get that? So just a really elegant card. Little bit of prep work, but I think that the rest of these are going to come together really quickly. Oh, I forgot. There's some little embellishments that I wanted to use. And these are gold colored, what are they called? Gold textured adhesive back dots. So, see this one, I put them there. They almost look like a liquid gold or something. So I'll put those on. And I like to put an uneven number. I'll use one of each size. There's 3 different sizes. So like 3 or 5. For some reason, the uneven, it looks a little bit nicer on the eye. So there we go. That's the finished card. And now I only have about 20 some left of those to do. But just a really elegant card for Christmas. I really like this set. Thanks a lot for joining me. Comment below if you watched this and say hi. And let me know if you have any questions. Just looking how these look different. Well, it just like this has more of the gold on it, I think, and this has a little bit less. But then depending on the light, the light picks up the gold. I'm just wondering as I switch them what that's going to look. I'm waiting for it to catch up. This one's still the winner as far as gold, but each of them is really pretty, and I really had a lot of fun playing with the set. So I'll talk to you later. Have fun crafting.